sure by the drum noises and drumsticks, you can probably tell what this review is going to be. I'll put those aside now. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Whiplash. Yes, I finally saw Whiplash. And, you know, I don't even quite know what I'm going to say in this video. After I watched this, when did I watch it? Not last night, the night before. And I literally watched it, and then I kind of just sat and was like, wow. I didn't really know what to do with myself. It's one of those movies, you know when you watch a great movie, and then you kind of can't really just do something else afterwards, because it's kind of in your mind, you're still in the mindset of the movie. It's one of those movies. Like, you know, for example, some movies you could watch a movie, then you could just maybe throw on another movie, or watch the TV, or maybe read a book, do whatever you're doing. But this movie you couldn't just do that. You can't just move on to someone else. I was kind of really in the mindset of it for that, you know, for a while afterwards. So I watched it late at night, so just for that rest of that night until obviously then I went to bed. But yeah, it's an amazing movie. But it's kind of a weird one. I really don't know quite what to say, and I almost looked up other people's reviews, because I hadn't really watched many other people's reviews of it, because I hadn't seen the trailer for it, hadn't watched many other people's reviews of it. I just heard great things. You know, you just hear great things kind of in the, I think I said grape things. I was going to say great things in the grapevine. But I think I said you hear grape things. Yeah, so great things are great things in the grapevine. Anyway, so yeah, I heard some great things, and so that was just kind of what I heard about it. And obviously it was nominated for the Oscar Best Picture, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So I was like excited about it. I wanted to watch it, and you know, I was excited about it. And then I was just so surprised. It was definitely different than I expected it to be. I really liked that it wasn't just, it was kind of a, what do they call it, studio band. It's more like a jazz band group type of thing. And so it wasn't always just him as a drummer. That's kind of what I was expecting. Yeah, because on the back you can't get any indication just by looking at the stuff that there's kind of other instruments involved. Not, it focuses on him, Miles Teller, as the drummer, and that's the main focus, but you also get a cue of other music and other instruments and stuff like that, and I really like jazz, so it was really great to hear these other instruments in it as well. So I really loved that. And then obviously, basically the movie is about Miles Teller, who wants to become a really great drummer, and he's in college and he's, you know, drumming, and then he has this teacher who is played by J.K. Simmons, but I don't remember his actual name. Oh, Terrence Fletcher. And he's like, treats him really awfully. Like, he's really horrible to him. He says awful things to him. And he kind of just, you know, treats him really bad. But then there's this whole kind of message in the movie, and it's kind of about this boy like really pushing himself, and it was such an intense but weirdly motivational movie about, I don't know, it was crazy. Like, honestly, I was sat there and I was like so tensed up. I was like, okay, right, you know, it's a movie, you need to relax. Like, I'm sat, literally, I'm sat up. I was watching it, what time did I start watching this? I don't know. I think I started watching it like 11 at night, so I thought, oh, I'll watch it in my room, I'll watch it in bed. And, you know, but then I was sat up and I was like, you know, really intense with the movie. And then things happened that just, I just was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even, I was like, what is happening? And then I was just so surprised at, there was 2 points in this movie. Well, there was a few points in this movie, but 2 main points when I was like, whoa. But one time, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what it means. I was just watching the movie and I was like, and then that was, this is one of those movies. It's an easily high 5-star movie. I give this movie 5 stars in kind of all the boxes. It ticks all the boxes. It was enjoyable. It was a fantastic movie. It, you know, it ticks all the boxes. And as well, the end. The ending was incredible. It was fantastic. I loved the ending. I was just like on the edge of my seat. Oh, it was so good. The ending was fantastic. And yeah, since watching this, I've recommended it to a friend who hadn't seen it. I've known quite a few people who have seen it, but I had a friend who hadn't seen it, and I said, oh, you need to watch it. So then last night, she watched it, you know, for my recommendation. She was like, sent me a text after she watched it. Oh my god, wow, I don't even know what to say. I'm like sweating after watching that movie. That's how I like got it. And like, it is that kind of movie. I can't really explain it, but it's so good. If you haven't seen Whiplash, I definitely recommend it. It might not be for everybody, but I feel like it's such a, for me, it was a really satisfactory watch. I don't really know how to explain that, but like, I feel like I got so much from it, and like the feeling after watching this movie was so good and so different. It wasn't just like, you know, an everyday movie that you can just watch. It was just had such an impact, I feel. And this probably is my favourite of the Oscar nomination Best Picture movies that I have seen so far. I have not seen them all yet. but this is probably my favourite one that I've watched so far. I just loved this movie so much. I definitely recommend you watch it, and as well, I feel like I could rewatch this. I feel like for some people, it might not be super rewatchable, but I'm definitely going to rewatch it. I might rewatch it tonight or maybe at the weekend or something, but I definitely need to rewatch this one soon because I'm just like, yes, Whiplash. I'm all about Whiplash right now. It was so good, so awesome. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. That's kind of all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say too much about it because I feel like I don't want to, you know, ruin it too much for you. It's definitely a movie you should just go in and watch. It's about this boy and his passion for drumming and pushing it, him being pushed to the absolute limit. And yeah, it's crazy, but it's very good. So definitely check out Whiplash. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen Whiplash and your thoughts on it and stuff like that. I haven't really heard much bad things about it, so maybe you didn't enjoy Whiplash. Let me know down below. Or maybe you loved it like me. Yeah, until then guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching this Friday reviews. Thumbs up if you enjoyed Whiplash and thumbs up if you enjoyed these reviews. Until then, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!